Hello, welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, and human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now, here's your host, two-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Deborah Kasowski.
Welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we talk about leadership, business, and human potential. And today is a really important topic because so many people who have lost passion in their professions, in what they do on a regular basis. And we can't have that. Because when people don't have meaning, they don't have excitement or fulfillment in what they're doing, they slowly lose the motivation to do what they really want to do. Today's episode is about putting passion back into your profession. There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living. That's a quote by Nelson Mandela. Do you remember feeling when you fell in love with your profession? Do you remember thinking about how lucky you were to be in the career that you want? Do you remember how much meaning and purpose your profession gave you? Maybe you still feel like that now, or maybe you don't. You may think, I do not hate it, but I do not love it as I once did. Our passion can change over time. I know some people who have dreamt about their profession since they were in childhood, and what they have become is exactly what they wanted to be. Their eyes light up as they share a story with you, and they have a smile from ear to ear. I love listening to those enthusiastic stories. Don't you? I have also spoken with people who have fallen out of love with their profession. If you are like these individuals, you may feel that your voice was not heard, and you were shut down when you offered suggestions. You decided to settle or play small. You may have had to listen to, "We have done it before" lecture, only to feel rejected once again. Your light started to diminish within you. You may not have felt appreciated or that your contribution was valued. You may feel that every day is like the movie Groundhog Day, where Bill Murray's character wakes up to the same events day after day. The same old routine after day is sucking the life from you. You do not feel challenged. You avoid contributing to meeting as your contributions fall on deaf ears. You might be thinking to yourself, I don't mind the work, but it does not make me come alive like it once did. When you hit this fork in the road, you need to make a decision. You need to decide to make a change. You can choose to change how you view your role or position, or you change the course and do something else. Changing the course is not a cop-out. It means that you are now more passionate about something else that provides more meaning to you, or you feel that you can contribute to and make a greater impact. There is no win-lose in this situation here. You lose when someone stays in a job that they no longer enjoy because they're hanging out in someone else's dream job. So why keep up the space? Go after your dream job and leave the space for the person who wants the job that you are no longer passionate about. Your change may mean that you need to go back to school or cut back on your expenses so you can have to adjust to a new lifestyle. The questions are, will you be happy? Will you be doing what you love? Will you be doing the work that you're doing bring you meaning and fulfillment? And will you feel like you're living your purpose? You need to get clear on what it is that you want with your life. When you develop a clear vision, you will be able to make decisions that align with that vision. You are the leader of your life, so lead the way. The flame that was burning inside, motivating you, is now a fire of burning embers with the last glimpse of light. Now you have decided to stoke those flames and remain to change that perspective of viewpoint, that how you see your role and your profession. And there are several things that you can do to bring more excitement in your life and role. And I want you to use the acronym called SELF. Easy to remember, SELF, 4 letters. So S stands for self-awareness. The self-awareness is knowing that you need to make a change. It comes from taking time to reflect on what you enjoy and what you do not enjoy. It also makes you stop and notice things that you stopped doing that once brought you great joy. Why did you stop? Did it stop because someone else stopped organizing it? Why didn't you pick up the torch? Did you stop being grateful for everything that you had around you, even though the lessons you learned along the way? Did you stop taking time out for your own self-care and burn yourself out? Self-awareness is a game changer. Remember your why for going into the profession in the first place. You will be surprised when you start tapping into and remembering why you did it, how much more you will adore what you did. E is engagement. Engaging in activities. People often lose passion in their profession because they no longer engaged in what they're doing. You can get re-engaged by spending time with people who are actively involved in their profession. Join a local professional organization and get involved where you can. Volunteer in some capacity. It is a great way to meet other people and gain new skills. Don't forget L. L is for learning. Learning new things. When you are on a learning curve, your brain is stimulated and you get excited about learning new things. That's anticipatory. Even though you might be nervous, you anticipate catching on to these new skills, and you will probably work at it until you get it right. Take courses, attend conferences, read the industry magazines. You will be amazed at what is going on in the world that you might not have been aware of. The other thing is focus. Focus on your strengths and successes. Start by taking stock of your successes and listing off those strengths. We often take our successes and many of the strengths we have for granted because we're either moving on to the next great thing or our successes come so naturally that we don't see them as strengths. Follow the SELF philosophy. S for self-awareness, E for engagements, L for learning, and F for focus to get you excited about your profession once again. Don't forget to share with others what great things are going on in your profession. When you can start sharing the excitement with others, it will fuel you and you can find that spark again. I'm going to leave you with a quote here by Harriet Tubman. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. You heard it here. You have the opportunity to change the world. And we talk about, and we end this podcast all the time with a quote by Mahatma Gandhi saying, be the change you wish to see in the world. I'm so glad that you've joined us on this podcast. We have continued to grow. It's been wildly successful, and we are grateful for you being here and listening to our show and contributing to us. We'd love for you to go over to iTunes, write us a 5-star high five, and write us a review as well. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is that I am a coach. And one of the reasons that I do these podcasts is so that I can constantly deliver value, great value in helping you grow in your leadership, your business, as well as your human potential. And one of the other ways that I can do that is for you to email me at Deborah@DeborahKozowski.com or go to Coach with Deborah. Grab your opportunity for a complimentary discovery session. And you can find out if coaching will work for you. If you think you're stuck, having trouble moving through some of the roadblocks and obstacles that seem to be in your way, or you've faced some conflict and you don't know how to handle it, that's where I come in. As a coach, I can help you strategically be your thinking partner, your sounding board, and help you strategize what you're going to do. Call now for your discovery session. Go into my website, click on Coach with Deborah, and book your complimentary discovery session today. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And my wish for you is that you make today great. Take care.